But y'all know me, I usually kind of have a little story. And I do have a little story that I'd like to share. And it does have a point to it. And these stories I tell, they're real. They're my life, and which could scare anybody. And but in my house, I live in the country, and I have screen doors. I don't have storm doors. I have those old-fashioned screen doors, and I keep them open as long as I can through the summer, and over my window, and I just like my doors open. And back there, way back off the road, and consider myself pretty safe back there. And but one day, this bat flew into my house. A bat. And I have a big A-frame with a fireplace that goes straight up the center of the room, and there's this bat in my house, and he somehow found his way to the corner, the very tip-top corner of that fireplace, which is what, 20 feet high? 16, 18, 20 feet high up in there at the peak of that A-frame. I live in a modified A-frame style home. Well, I couldn't get him. I couldn't get him out of there. And he wasn't bothering anybody. So I just left him. He lived there for about a week. There wasn't anything I could do to get him out. And I thought, well, maybe one of these days he'll just fly back out. I don't know. Well, one night I was back in my bedroom, and now I have some French doors going out of my bedroom to the back. I have a deck back there off my bedroom, which I love. And I had all those doors open back there, and it was late. I'm kind of a night owl, and it was late, and I was back there on the computer. And all of a sudden, this was about a week later, that bat had been in my house. Here comes this zoom right through my bedroom. Just went right over my head. Scared the daylights out of me. And he got caught up. He hid in the folds of my curtains there in the front window. Well, I wasn't going to try to get him. But I wasn't going to lay down in bed either with that bat back in the bedroom with me. And it was late. It was 11:30, pretty late at night. So my daughter, bless her heart, she and her husband live there on the property with me and their family. And I'm always calling on them to help me and do things for me. And just the dumbest things seem to happen. I mean, it's just stuff that that just don't happen to everybody. And I don't know why it does. I can't explain that. But anyway, I called Jenna, and of course they were in bed and they were asleep. And she said, Mama, what do you want? And I said, there's a bat. I said, Jenna, there is a bat in my bedroom. Will y'all come and help me get this bat out of this room? Are you crazy? Are you serious, Mom? No, we're already in the bed. I said, Jenna, please get Mike to come up here and help me. No, Mama. And I mean, she hung up that phone. That's it. She wasn't helping. She said, go sleep in another room. Well, I didn't want to go sleep in another room. I wanted to sleep in my room, and I didn't want to sleep there with that bat. So she hung up on me. Well, I didn't know what else to do to get the bat out of there, so I called the Hendersonville police.
You did.
I did. And I said, there is a bat in my bedroom, and I need somebody to come and help me get it out.
Yeah, Christmas.
Well, she got so tickled. She got so tickled. And she said, where do you live? And I said, I'm on Long Haul Pike, out by Beach High School. She said, well, that's the county, so call the sheriff's department.
Oh, no, the sheriff.
God, this is crazy, isn't it? And so she gave me the number, and so I called the sheriff's department. And I said, this is Shelia Allen, and I live out on Long Haul Pike, and there is a bat in my bedroom. Is there anybody that can help me get this out? Well, I think she literally just fell in the floor. I don't know. She was just gone for a while. I don't know where she went. And so anyway, she said, hold on just a minute and I'll see if I get somebody to help you. I said, okay. So she finally came back. Now, can you imagine that and what is your address out there? And I gave her my address, and she said, well, give me just a few minutes, and there'll be an officer to come and help you. I said, thank you so much, just thank you so much. Now, a little while later, here comes this car up my driveway. I live a quarter of a mile off the road, so my road is pretty long getting back there to me. And I see this car coming up the driveway, and sure enough, it was sheriff's deputy. And it wasn't one, it was two. And so they came in and they said, you know, knocked on the door, are you the one with the bat? I said, yes, and they said, well, where is he? And I said, well, he's back here, the folds my curtains, and here, let me show you. And I took him back there. He said, you have a towel. So I got a big towel for him. And of course, the doors were open back there, so they could just get him on out of the house there. And we closed the bedroom door. So anyway, I go back to the kitchen. These guys are back there trying to get the bat out of the house. Well, I was sitting there in the kitchen. There's big windows in my kitchen. Well, here comes another car up the driveway.
Another car?
And it come around to my drive, and it was another sheriff's deputy. And he got out, and he knocks on the door, and he said, are you the one with the bat in your bedroom?
State troopers,
I said, well, there's already two here.
yeah.
And he said, well, I know, but I thought I'd come to help. I said, okay, go ahead. I
See the woman with the bat.
I got a feeling the bat wasn't the issue there that night. They wouldn't beat me. And so anyway,
Next
anyway.
to SWAT.
I don't know how in the world I'm going to get serious about this message after this, but anyway. I said, yeah, they're back there in the bedroom, and I showed him where the bedroom was, and now there's three sheriff's deputies in my bedroom at midnight, trying to get the bat out of the bedroom. So anyway, I sat back down in the kitchen. You're not going to believe this, but another car came up that There were three sheriff's deputies' cars sitting in my driveway at midnight, and this was a woman, and she come knocking on the door. Are you the one with the bat and everything? And I said, well, how many deputies does it take to get that And she laughed, and she said, well, I just thought I'd come in. I said, they're all back there in the bedroom. There's three of them back there now. Oh, my God, have mercy. And, of course, they did. They do what?
Tax dollars at work.
Until my tax dollars at work. And so anyway, there is 4 sheriff's deputies in my bedroom getting that bag off for me.
Yeah, the Batman.
Batman. And I'm now known as the Bat Lady in my family. Now, where in the world can I tie that in?
Well, did they get rid of the bat?
They got rid of the bat. They all got rid of the bat. I don't know which one. Well, I do now because I said which one of you did it, and it was a certain guy that did it. And so then, anyway, but here's what I thought